What is traceability? When we think about the idea of traceability, one of the first things that come to mind might be if you go to the grocery store and pick up, let's say, some blueberries. And you look at the box and it says, this is grown by such and such farms from North Carolina. Well, that's the first level of traceability. But ideally, what we want to do with traceability is to be able to say, this came from a particular farm, maybe even a particular field, or maybe within some kind of subfield area. Now, why does that matter? Well, let's say there's a food safety issue, and we've seen this where the ability to recall a product that may have some issues is very important to our safety. But also, in terms of traceability, maybe we want to know where the clothes we wear come from. Maybe we want to know how they were grown, how the crops were grown that we interact with day to day. And that's very important. And we think that creates a lot of value, not just for the people that grow it, but even for the people that make the products, and possibly even create some interesting opportunities to tell the story of how those crops or animals were produced, ideally in a way that's sustainable and is very aware of what consumers want and the environment. So for example, let's say that you want to know where the pair of jeans that you wear came from. There are multiple companies now that can sell you a pair of jeans that are grown in North Carolina or Texas or specific states, even specific farms. And the reason we can do that is because with traceability, we can track that product from where it was started all the way until where it got made into a product. In terms of the grand challenges that we're facing, that allows us to say, we know exactly how much nitrogen was applied to this crop, or we might know how much rainfall it received. So that allows us to say whether or not we did a sustainable job growing that crop, and it allows us to tell a story about what we have done well and maybe what we need to do better. So the ability to track something all the way from the end user to where it came from allows us to assess how good of a job we're doing and hopefully make sure you're getting the best product possible. So biological and agricultural engineers are placed really well to be able to stand in the gap in this traceability issue because we understand the production systems, we understand how these crops are grown, how they're processed, how they're delivered, but we also understand how we identify and track environmental impacts, how we model their transportation systems, and how all the dynamics that go into the inputs like nitrogen or other products. But we also understand the technology and how we track that and the different technological systems and how that data can get transferred kind of up and down that value chain. So by being a very broad-based profession, biological and agricultural engineers really get to bridge this gap across the production system, the environmental system that these products are made in, and the technological and mechanical systems that make it possible.